I stream daily, almost daily on twitch.tv/canister_mtg, so be sure to visit that if you would like to catch some of my live content. What's up with that title? My deck contains 2 copies, 1 copy of the card Step Through. So that's just funny. I think maybe I missed the mark on the joke and it's not funny at all. Villain has last been seen 10 days ago playing Dimir Scam and they open with a Sower Melee Swamp, so... Could be. Boseiju, who? I evoke Grief. Legacy_Conceal, thank you for the match earlier. Evoked Grief took Bristly Bill, no wonder. Suggest supplier mill 3 lands. Miss a land drop. Notably, they have surveilled a swamp to their graveyard, so... What is this villain looking for? It's not quite clear. It is not quite clear to me. How did the weekend go? I had poor results in both showcase challenges. I went 0-3 and 2-3. Should maybe not equip so you can block without killing the guy. That's actually a great point. I auto-equipped because that's typically good, but not against Stitches Supplier. So -1 life point. Isn't it weird you can just unequip a creature? In a way, maybe. Goldberry. I will accept Goldberry's presence on the board and ignore her. Search library. Chat, should we read Goldberry or just move on and play game 2? Game 2. Alright, 2 more votes in the chat and then we decide. Read Goldberry or click begin sideboarding. Read, alright, we're tied. So now the final vote is gonna resolve the issue. Game 2, okay. No Goldberry. Their deck is blue-black. Jezu, Henryk, jak ty tam kurwa rzępolisz. Najgorszy gracz gitarowy. They discarded Bristly Bill, so they probably are afraid of it, so maybe I should sideboard the second one. Is Jimi Hendrix dead? I think so. Pretty sure he is. Let's board in Veil. Teferi for the lulz, he's a powerful planeswalker. Soul Guide, because their graveyard. Ing. Board out 2 walls because they discard spell deck, maybe Bears because it might be a Bowmaster's deck. Doesn't seem like there's anything important I should Boseiju in their deck. Let's have 2 Billies over a wall, that increases the average value in my deck. And just submit. Maybe they will have the flute to Boseiju. I'll keep this. We have Edu Espinosa. I heard this card, the Onion Ring, is powerful, maybe we should board it in. I did consider that, but There is also a chance my opponent's deck is a Bowmaster's deck, and then, you know, Mega Idealent for him. He took Edu Espinosa again. Bro just is so scared of Edu Espinosa. They pitched Bogart Troller both games, so probably Bowmasters. It makes me not really want to play the Springheart Nantuko right now, so I'll probably graveyard it. It also puts an enchantment to my graveyard for woodlands. But I'd rather play something else if possible into Bowmasters. Flat. Okay. I was mistaken, it was not Bowmasters, it was obviously Disruptor Flute. Now I am glad I had not boarded out my Boseiju. Flute on Nadu is so weak too. There's a Goldberry in the graveyard, opponent Surbad Hair. Which is either a good sign or a bad sign, I don't know, because we hadn't read Goldberry yet. Cancer wins the match. Let's play a match against Lucas Numbers. Often an easy opponent, but sometimes he beats me. Hi, Lucas. I'll keep. A Fetchland after Nantuko would be useful, but I think I'll fetch a Surveil. Lets me keep Boseiju too. He wished me good luck. He's done for. Uroborg. I pitch Grief. I cast Reanimation spell on Grief. I discard 2 cards from your hand. I see. Jezu, jak ten Grief to jest kurwa gówno do grania z... Will I watch Epic Masterpiece Shrek 5 when it comes out? Maybe, maybe not. The voice actor who played the donkey just died a week ago. The Polish one. Jerzy Sztur. So probably will not watch it because it's gonna sound awkward with a different donkey. Let's fetch Lush Portico. Shuko. Oh, sure. Probably recorded the lines ages ago. Shrek 5. I don't know, like they dub in advance. Okay, so it has no necro. Because of Bowmasters, let's fetch a 2 toughness creature. I think Pacting for Nadu seems a little bit too weak. Next turn though. No Bowmeister, okay. Not accepting musing requests. No to resetujemy Marylkę. Ring. No Bogart Troller. Oh no, my finally is gone. Now I should request. When is Polish National Day? 11 listopada. Sacrifice your most expensive creature immediately. Bro, fuck off. Give me a break. I cast Shouldered, okay. So I guess I will need to champ, right? So I'll take 7 plus 4. 11. So I think drawing is gonna be good. Drawing is bad because of the fucking Shouldered. Whoops. Of course. Stupid me. Or at least should have done that in response to Shouldered. But I guess just have to beat a removal. Wszyscy chcą Shouldered. Can't fetch now. Zmysły postradać. I think the structure of this Necrodominance deck existing lessens my enjoyment of Modern noticeably. Fetch and Surveil? No. Nie pomożesz dziś miłości. So we have land, enchantment, instant creature. So we make woodlands into a Nadu. Nazwą ciebie głupcem. So I play a wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have Nadu. Tap Nadu and I have X3. Let's flare out die. Not playing the wall, maybe? No, that's the same for with Chord in hand and just better. Seems like no removal for my opponent, so we should win. Provided I draw anything, but Endurance is a good start. I guess the issue is that he exiled my Finale, so I can't just win. Jeśli ty nie pomożesz dziś miłości. Big Billy board. Maybe I should have kept a creature untapped. I can attack. Pretty awkward. Yavimaya. Yavimaya is good. We can gain infinite life in theory, but we're limited by clickage. I nawet kiedy będę sam, nie zmienię się, to nie mój świat. Którą ja wybrałem sam. I'll just gain a little bit of life and bounce the creatures and have a few life points. Nie zmienię się, to nie mój świat, którą znam. Okay, so now add green. Use the might on this. Shroud Nantuko. Okay, I guess gaining 2 life was good enough to convince Lucas that we are winning. Let's board the Vexing Bauble. Let's board Billy Espinosa. Let's board out Bobs of Paradise. Let's board in Veil of Summer. Let's cut the Fairy. And consider One Ring. It's always so rough against their deck. Przede mną droga, którą znam, którą ja wybrałem sam. Ring maybe is just simply not good. Step Through is a card you run in your Pauper deck. That sounds like an interesting choice. What are the wizards you're searching for? Let me guess. Spellsuiter, Sprite, and Anarchomancer. Did I guess? Lush Portico in the opening hand. Yeah, classic. Let's go, draw step Surgical. Let's go, Lush Portico, I love you. You're so good. It's a good bounce spell. Bouncing being non-card advantageous sounds like the worst thing you could do in Pauper. I pitch Grief. I reanimate Grief. Guess has to take Endurance with the first one at least. Most creature cards and familiars are wizards. Augur of Bolas, the Awful against life, an Encomancer, and as you predicted, and Murmuring Mystic. Murmuring Mystic sounds good. Well, I guess I'll trade Billy. And Endurance for the full Grief. So now we have nothing. He plays Felmire and his hand is what? Probably just, you know, Swamp and they draw 10,000. Nope. Land. Kurwa, Mitek, nie? Najgorszy draw. Normalnie. No, it's not even the worst draw. It's actually pretty decent. It stops the ring from working. Still very weak to Sheoldred. Kind of crazy how if you like don't answer Necrodominance literally immediately, you're just done for, you're just dead. They draw 19 cards and soul spike you. I would maybe feel a bit different if I played more decks that care about dealing damages to my opponent. But it's really strong if you think about it. Just play a card for 3 mana, draw 19. Burn is crazy into Necro, like crazy good. Well, they can't use the card Necro. Keep this, I guess. But they can use the card Sheoldred. And I guess once you're there, assuming you dodge a Massive March, so I don't know. Best thing that Burn can do is probably run Rolling Vortexes. That's like, sounds just really strong against their deck. So, you know, assuming I dodge Necro Potence, I'm also winning most of the time with any deck, so just assuming that I dodge. Is that the plan? Oj, March. Dobra. I'll draw the Vexing Bauble to hit my land for Onion Ring. It's actually a Springheart Nantuko into a Shuko. That's good too. Saga was terrible this game, for what it's worth. A land that died. Be able to play an Onion Ring on the previous turn even, if like not for that, and then I would guess I'm favored. Well, good thing I wasn't playing Burn because I wouldn't have missed a Massive March. Gonna be hard to win when Villain is on 9 cards now. And I cannot deal with the ring. I flush in 10 Bowmasters, okay. Well, Let's try. What else do I have? What else do I have to do? Guess the fairy would protect me from flare, force of despair and shit like that. Dobra, no wygrałeś, widzicie, mam tę grę już. Assume March hits Planeswalkers, but I think the fairy should be in my deck. Over the rings. It's cheaper too. The fairy's biggest issue is against Bowman. Didn't see Bowman even, so I don't know if he even has them. Well, I'll keep. Bobble means no grief, scam. Villain mulligans to 4, okay. The regular scam decks just, you know, they were Rakdos midrange, and frequently the scam part of them felt like the weakest link, frankly. At least that was my impression. But those, this Necropotence is just like full on giga scam, scam maxing. Nothing else matters. Almost. Not big on that. Gambling gas, no to żeś wyjebał potwora na stół. Gratuluję. Like playing this, I get its purpose. It's not too bad. It still signals to us that something embarrassing is happening. Boseiju for Necro. Vital push. Ci wielcy ludzie. Any wielcy ludzie in the chat? Summon Nadu. Now I have a Survey. I'll keep this on top of the bubble, I guess, but can cycle it. Grief doesn't do anything. So at this point you can cycle to free the pact and maybe get Bristly Billy. Canisters, do you think? Every now and then. Nantuko on an insect token, which means that we can produce an insect token anytime we want with a Nantuko. Attack, we have Vel and we have Boseiju. Yes, worst case would be kill. Now we have Boseiju cheaper because of Bristly Bill too. We're good, we're okay. Also notice how Lush Portico is in my hand. Curious, huh? Toxic Deluge i IS-a. No to by był problem, ale ile nie grałem takiej delugi. Jednom, dwie, zero. We have a weak but reasonable hand. Can't wait to get double griefed and then for that no longer to be true. Although my opponent moves to 5, so that's good. True name gives me mana to play the Tyrant or Tefari. I think we'll take the opportunity to deploy the Tyrant. Then we have Force of Will still, if needed. Rawr. Fast Bones, Zuranor. Chat, we just need Crucible for infinite life and infinite mana. Throbbing Inspector, that's card I'll let it resolve. I would rather not pitch my Tefari unless I really need to, I guess. Tefari seemed like a valuable member of the crew. This seems dangerous, so I'll counter. Then bouncing the Tyrant seems like a big deal, so... Well, I guess Mr. Duct Tape, that's true, but I have 18 minutes. Cauldron. You can exile the Timeless Dragon. Holy shit, we're stuck with all the lands. Cauldron is pretty useless in my deck, I was just short on playables. Attacking with the Tyrant might mean I will get Emperored. But if I don't attack with it, I do not really improve my position either. Opponent played a Scalding Tarn, to which I'll respond with a Tempura Garden and Halfling. My hand suddenly is very land heavy. Villain Drew with a clue. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. I've seen people have more mana than that. Check out my new YouTube video, literally posted in May. And we are halfway through non-May now. Thundering Falls, Thunder's Lunge, Force of Negation. I don't even know what my opponent is playing here, but I'll play into his Spell Pierce, why not? So just classic Grixis control. Could this be some sort of living end? Grixis? Yeah, I guess that sounds somewhat plausible. Multi 5, also something that living end does. 2 mountains, it's creativity for sure. I would think it's creativity, but then yeah, it's just some kind of a probably Leyline Binding. Just kind of Leyline Binding. He drew islands. Do I like MH3's impact in Modern so far? I mean, I like the Nadu deck. Not even because it's allegedly broken, but kind of structurally I like it. I think the flash things are okay. I hate the black Necro decks existing. I do agree that Leyline Binding is not generally a bad idea. I find the energy decks to be slightly cringe. Okay, I played a Nadu and my opponent just concedes. I guess it is a draw, 12 at least. Sun Clencher, get in. Pacts, get out. They play Salty, let's play Vexing Bobola against them. And Wheel of Summer, and now we have to cut 4 cards, so it's gonna be like 2 walls. A Bob of Paradise. And a Springheart Nantuko. So that was my cube deck. Holy shit, they played Smirking Spelljacker. This card can cast a Zuran Orb now, that's fucked up. Have I been sweeping many rifts today? Rifts swept counter is at 0 currently. Have I seen the green black Warren Salt Raider combo that got top 16 at the showcase? You mean the showcase qualifier? You can send a link to me, I'll take a look, it sounds cool. I mean, I thought the deck was pretty good. I played 2 leagues with it and had like 5041 or something like that, right? And it just felt pretty strong, probably underexplored, so nice that people are looking into it now. Let's get the Survey out of the way. Land is fine. The Rock. Gravecrawler Mite. Is this a Saga deck? No. Bogart Troller. Bogart Troller makes sense. What does surprise me is that this deck is not running Grief. Kind of felt like you'd need to, but I guess WOTC is a nerf. What's my win con in this Nadu deck? It's Finale of Devastation. Alright, opponent is doing a whole load of nothing. Except for killing me next turn. Finally does provide haste indeed. There's some merit to playing Sun Cleanser because Billy could just die to Flage. Flage don't care, but then I play Nadu, which doesn't die trivially. Nice. Shook on. That's the best move now. I need to think. Here I draw an island. I need to block. Right? No, they need to block. O, they don't need to block, they have the Zuran Orb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, opponent, you have bested me with my own Zuran Orb. Retrofitter Foundry looked pretty impressive. May play Island, Pump, Billy, attack, play Nadu. That's a line. But like... Sun Cleanser likely will get a counter spell. I can go Sun Clencher. Maybe my opponent is not an energy deck and I'm making a fool out of myself by playing it. Haven't seen any energy cards yet. Okay, Vexing Bubble. I think. Still, I have a strong board that they can deal with easily, so... Villain Cockrings, I can Cockring myself. -1 damages. How? Please explain to me how was it -1 damages. I guess I will not Cockring, I'll just Nadu. How do you Shuko of this? Any free spells, my friend? One lane and we win. Well, we can't win through ring protection, of course, but you know. Guess I also need to hit a land off of this, which is not a given. Not a given, but it's extremely likely. Wow, that's it. Double checking all the creatures. Okay. I mean, I think Verdict is fine still. I'll discard this and this. Probably don't need all the Nadus, but what do I need, right? Probably don't need the wall either. Could argue it would be useful. I'm also 6, so we basically win. Capped 6. That's too much, too many cards. Inquisition. Why did the stack get spawned in this place? Wild. Still, I think Hedge Maze just want to be able to make constructs to harass him with constructs. Shifting Woodland. Enchantment, land, creature. Just need one more. Maybe he's gonna discard my Shuko now. Would be nice. Or Saga will get the Mite, which is an artifact that puts itself into the graveyard too. Seems like a tough play for Bob the Dog though. Perhaps he's considering such things as playing a Swamp and a Necrodominance. Deluge. Okay. Feels like I would rather wall than make a construct then. With the Pact in hand too. Can get Mite next turn. Oh, I cannot cast the Lulu. I cannot cast Necropotence right now. Zajebały żule mi końcówkę od konewki. Okay, this is my instant for my Shifting Woodland. We do have Delirium, yes. Well, after Saga goes to graveyard, we do. I guess I'll take Dryad Arbor. Oh, I drew Nadu anyways, useless. Okay, I'm not gonna proclaim that I won, but I did. So like force off. No, I would have pitched force immediately. I see. That's, well, a pretty normal sideboard. It's not bordering because it just sucks. Let's board the Teferi because it sucks, but also helps. Sweeper plus discard spell, die on turn 4. You did move to 6, so kind of deserved, right, to lose. Yeah, move to 6. What was that, a sideboard guide? No, that was Yellow Hat's list from his stream that we looked at earlier. A sideboard guide is also on my Discord channel. You can consult the Necro plans. Necro, Cat Bird, Nantuko 2 wall, 1 Teferi, and play the rings. Alright, let's switch that. The ring actually sucks against Necro, I think. And Teferi protects from all the flares and removals. Caverns too. No, I don't want caverns. It's because it's a grindy matchup. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Rattlesnake. What did I do before becoming a streamer? I was going to school. I didn't have a job beforehand, so that was realistically my first job. Bubble Pact combo. It is a little bit of a non-bow, but I want to have the best top decks, and push comes to shove, I can cycle the bubble. Bob the Dog mulligans to 5 cards again. Very unlucky, I would say, if I had any compassion for villains who mulligan. But I'll instead say Pog and be happy about my increases chances of victory now. Although my 7-card hand is not the best. Well, that's Shuko Pact. Easy, just packed turn 1 before bubble. Honestly, agreed. Rattlesnake, 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 rattlesnake. Come on, Bob. Make your move. As a rule of thumb, playing versus discard decks, we should keep most of 7-card hands. Yes. Like, this hand would definitely be better if the forest would be a Mana Dork, an Urza's Saga, a Nadu, literally anything, right? Teferi. But I'm not too unhappy with this hand between having both Shuko Pact and also having the Vexing Bubble to interact a little bit, and 2 Survey lands and a Woodlands is also a real card. more than just a land in that matchup. Alright, 45, so 5 minutes spent on this multi 5. Calculating all odds and ends. Or deciding which cards to put, okay. All that to play Bogard Bog. So he doesn't have a discard spell. So I'll just play a Shuka. So I can pact on turn 3 if I want to. Maybe I should still play the Vexing Bubble next turn. Likely. Pact on turn 3, miss twice, die to pact. It's a good reason to avoid doing that. When midweek metagame. Midweek metagame. Maybe never. Well, let's play the bubble actually, because I think the most likely way to die is to necro, respell, soul spikes. We can keep the pact unresolved for a brief moment, play Saga, chill with Saga, make constructs. Why? It's because I didn't feel like doing it lately, I guess, and like just kind of stopped. It's also a bit awkward because when Gab is playing the PTs, he's really not spilling the beans, and then like it's kind of awkward to record a podcast and he's like, oh, I can talk about this and that. What a selection of lands: Bogard Bog, Malakir Mire, Agadim the Undercity, and Felmire. What if you get Grief Scammed on mono black 10-1? You just get your lands discarded and you die? Maybe it's just the digital vibes I feel. What's digital vibes? I'm not currently planning to do a different job or stop streaming. Plays Felmire and then tanks. Cheeky Nandos. Alright, play Felmire untapped and then think. So from that we can deem that his hand likely has multiple different 4-drops that he could play. So it could be Grief Ring, Shouldred. He's going with the Onion Ring. So if he's been thinking, then what I'll do is I'll cycle the bubble and I'll My hand has not developed in a nice way. Hopefully he won't have a removal for that. Soul Spike or Force of Destination Nation would be a problem. That's not beautiful. With the pact that I have to pay for. Hello Jędrek. Jak było na prelimie? Let's hit 2 lands now. 1 land, good. Second land? Never ever hacking lucky in this game for Shuka, yeah. I guess. Quad Shuka. 2-2 buy. Not a bad score, it gives you 10-12 fire points. Removal into Break the Ice. Allow me to break the ice. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Chat, who am I quoting? Rose, he moved to 5 and played no spells, and now he has 7 cards in hand on turn 5. The One Ring is fucked up. Nadu, Nadu. I learned from my coworker that the song is about dancing, like Natu means dance. Lol. A specific one or just in general? If you watch the music video, it actually becomes pretty clear that they are teaching the group how to dance, and then they have a dance fight. Here he's instructing her how to do the Natu dance. And this guy, who's his opponent, unwillingly joins into the fight. Holy shit, the quality. Yeah, the mustache man is angry, but his soon-to-be bride seems to enjoy the company of the dancers more than of her own groom. No i się wyjebał. What does the NTR in the title of the song stand for?
Thank you for being mediocrely important part of my Twitch life.
Co tam? Fail push. Did he just grief my Nantuko? No. So close. Thank you for being mediocrely important part of my Twitch life.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Thank you for being mediocrely important part of my Twitch life.
Thanks. Nadu. So he takes the veil. Are we gonna mite the onion ring now? Delirium. True, but also pact. Worst draw would be the Mite, because it would mean that my saga just gets nothing. Second worst is Verdant Catacombs, because it's pretty blank. Third worst would be Surgical on Nadu, which I guess is less of a draw and more of a thing that would happen to me. It kind of makes sense with what he did. Odds Nassif times out if you go to game 3. I think 0%. When Gab wants to, he's a really fast player. Well, the draw step stop certainly is a bit sus. Oh, I see. My Dryad Arbor is gonna have a lot of power though. And I can turn a land into a Nantuko and make many insects. Attacking. Fell the Profane. Okay. Well, that's a good draw. What made you come back to Saga, Mr. Canister? Peer pressure. And the mirror, I guess. Does that insect have enough arms? I think so. I think it has 4 arms. 2 pair of legs, and like insects are definitionally 6-legged, right? If you don't have 6 legs, you're not an insect. I'm pretty sure they are. Break the ice. Nice. Dobra, kurwa, owady. Gromada stawonogów, filogeneza, morfologia funkcjonalna. So, insects have a head, body, and ass, abdomen. Odnóża. Dobra, no to nie wiemy. Wysłanie kulinarne. Podział schematyczny. Do insects need 6 legs? Seems like. Isn't centipede an insect? Centipede. Arthropods. Seems like it's not an insect. 3 pairs of jointed legs, see? Są stawonogi. Czy coś. We could do the copy saga thing, which I think is bad, but it's funny. So it would be the first time anyone ever does that. I think it's worse than copying Nantuko and making more insects, but maybe you should attack with. Maybe you should attack with a 9 power. This guy. No, good. I like getting Construct Maker on the woodland. I think it's a worse play here than making insects to attack him. Pretty significantly worse. Now, Shifting Woodland gets the ability to make constructs, and it's just permanent. So it's a Shifting Woodland that's gonna have the construct making ability forever. And it's not going away like normal Urza Saga would, right? Chad is absolutely in shambles after seeing that play. Easy match. All it took was 4 gap to move to 5 twice, and then we did okay. I think one of the better sideboard cards against Necro would be more Mites. Mite is quite good against them. Fairy is not so hot. Just keeping down their card advantage. Down seems like it lets you just win pretty easily. Is Break the Ice really what they want to be doing? Pretty desperate for any saga answer.